Morning! Welcome to Sunday morning coffee. I'm on time, just giving this the old scrunch. I didn't get in the shower at 8 minutes to, thinking, yeah, no worries, that'll be fine. So hello, thank you for waiting. Sorry I'm a little bit late, especially with the move forward. I do have to not skim, but what do and wait, sort of speed through a bunch as I've got to go. I've got not right now. I've got to go to Lincoln. Um, and I have to be gone. Kinda need to be done with this by done with you lots by 10:15, sort of max. So I'll skip my dilly dallying too much. Oh, I've got myself streaming on there. Don't want to be doing that. So thank you for coming along. Jez was correct there. Bill said if I don't hurry up, that she'll start telling me some secrets, and Jez said I think she's probably told most of them. It's true. If you spend enough time with me, I'll just randomly start telling you stuff, and then think, why did I even say that? So yeah, probably. Um, so yes, thank you everyone for coming on. I shouldn't be so like "Oh, rush, rush. I've got squash today because there's no time for the kettle. Mm-mm. I was actually up at 5:30 this morning. I did a danger sleep and I got all cozy. My friend Ben from Apocrypha, someone tell me, Apocrypha, maybe Apocrypha now. The Tonks guy, Tonks guy did a 24-hour live stream. So I was in and out of that most of yesterday, but it ended at 6 a.m. this morning. So I set my alarm to 5:30 so that I could go and cheer on slash heckle for the last half an hour. Also to see if he'd gone weird by then. So also and considering the nature of the things he made, if you were an outsider, you'd think, "Yep, he has definitely gone weird." He was like, "I've put some expanding foam into a sardines can. I've put some wigs on the potato." It was very good. I should have had a link in the bottom there, but I do not. Um, but go check him out. I think I made a post on YouTube and I've posted it around the social media stuff. You can always watch it back, and there's also the donate link as well. He's raising funds for, I think it's a local hospice, which helped his mum out, so it's a close to his heart sort of thing. Um, and yeah, it was just really nice. Chat was really nice. So each time I picked my phone up, I was like, I'll just pop in for a little bit. And he had his dad on at the start, and his dad was really nice. So it was all just really lovely. So that took over a lot of my plans for yesterday, but I did also do a lot of it's not gun pets anymore, it's war pigs. War pigs testing. We're almost settled on war pigs, which is what it was a while back. It keeps changing. Call it war pigs. So me and Andy were playing. It's actually just here. I've just had to sort of squish it out the way. It's just here. We've been getting through a whole bunch of play testing, scheduling more play testing. Um, the scoop is my favourite so far. So this guy gets to scoop. The but's a bunny. Pigs don't get the scoop. Gets to scoop people out the way, um, which I like. But we also decided that the bunny tank might be overpowered. So we got a billion notes. Made Nick cry, probably the writer Nick. There are a lot of Nicks out there. But that was really good fun. So I've got lots more to be doing on the gun pets front. So that's awesome. And I'm pleased that I've managed to get them in better playable versions so that I can get other people involved now. Because they don't have to consult spreadsheets or anything. I've made little cards and all that for them. And we're also working on all puns. Gonna have all puns. Power derived from hazard stripes for sure. It does work like that. Mm-mm. Missed a bunch of comments. Thank you for coming along. I know I moved it earlier, so I'm going to Lincoln. Um, I'm going to see Sharon Bennett Connolly, who I've mentioned quite a few times. She is doing a talk on it's Lincoln Book Festival. So if you're in Lincoln and you're thinking, damn, I didn't know about this, see you there. Um, she is doing a talk on women of history from Lincoln specifically. So I know there's Nicola de la Haye, but there's also a bunch of others that she's going to be talking about, and I love her. She's really, really fun and attentive to watch, and her information seems to stick in my brain. So I saw that she was on. She's kind of local, I think. So if I see she's on, I almost went to see her on Thursday, but ended up doing something else. Um, that sounded very, very odd. I will tell you about that also, because I don't have any secrets anymore. I just sit and talk, do my confession every week at the camera. I'm also, God, if you scrunch it, top tips, keeping it like that, it'll dry like that, nice and curly, how I like it exactly. Um, Jez says check out the Lincoln Imp. I can't. I've seen the Lincoln Imp, or I've just seen enough images of the Imp because I've been into the cathedral, but not the full way because you've got to pay. So, but one day I want to go around and do the. Apparently, you can do a tour up the top bit. So that'd be cool. So yeah, Sharon's doing a talk, and I'm going to meet Mr. Ian Fenris, who's been hermiting, as you may have noticed. He's not been around here. He's just been very busy and hermiting. So I'm going to go see him. So I'm going to meet him there, and then I'm going to hang out with him for the afternoon. Yay! And see what he's been up to, and maybe steal a little bit of that. Kickstarter. I meant to mention the Kickstarter last week, and I feel really bad because afterwards I went, what have I done? Also, when I saw it was ending, I went, oh, I need to up my pledge. And I said this about 3 times, including probably twice to Ian, saying, oh yeah, I need to not get distracted. What am I doing? I'm here to up the pledge. And then it'd be like another half an hour later, I'll be doing something else. Like, I didn't up the pledge. And then when I finally got to the website, it was past the time. So I've become the bad Kickstarter backer. But he will be getting a bunch of money. So if you missed it, have a look because there will be late pledges. It was Deep Ones. I can't remember what else it was called. The Fenris Kickstarter Deep Ones. It's those of fishermen, which isn't personally my thing. I'm not putting you off it. It's just not like the thing that I do stuff with. But what I was really into was some of the stretch goals. There was some big fish, starfish guy who's like all bendy and stuff, which looks really cool, and a bunch of the scenics because there's not much water-based scenics. There's some good ship. He's done not a shipwreck, but like a boat wreck. So like someone's been paddling off with some treasure and then they've sunk, which is just like the one I wanted Ristal to make me before he stopped sculpting. And I was like, you stole the idea from my brain, damn it! So I had to buy one of those, obviously. Pandemonium wanted to go to Lincoln to do the masters and view the original manuscript of the alliterative Morte Arthur, but it was too expensive at the time. It is far from where you are, isn't it? Hey, Coulson's found us though. Woohoo! It is early, but I was late, so I haven't been on that long. But I do have to be mindful of the time because I've got one chance to get this train. British trains are currently at their all-time worst. It is if the train does not have some sort of major fault, cancellation, or hell zone or redirection, that doesn't happen. So I have to get that train because who knows what else will happen, as it did on Thursday when I went to Lincoln. What? Just gonna have another sip of my drink. So was it Thursday? Wednesday, I was informed that there was a chap in Lincoln for a few days guesting at a tattoo studio. Um, who's from Sweden and specialises in sort of Viking era and before that sort of oldie style tattoos, that he bases on like engravings and carvings and bits of archaeological finds, and then either does them sort of exact or inspired by and all that sort of stuff. And he does it as a stick and poke as well, which I've been quite intrigued by. So instead of the tattoo gun going like, it's just like boop, boop, a million times, but still a bit slower, really. And I thought, oh, gotta get him before he goes. So I inquired, had an first yeah, had a consult Thursday, um, but on the basis of if there was time, we could be done Thursday. If not, I was going to be in Lincoln again yesterday, but I've marked safe from 3 days in Lincoln, which wouldn't have been the worst, but back and forth a bit long. Um, and I couldn't. I thought, well, at worst, I'll just get a few little markings because I just think it's really cool. But I couldn't quite figure out what I was after, and then I was sat pondering, thinking, what cool thing that would be relevant and useful to this man's skills. And this book was by me, and a mysterious breeze um, blew it open to this page, which I will bring up for you. I can't remember if I showed this book off yet either. Mysterious breeze! But the windows weren't open. How? To this. It's the repositioned skeleton of the Birka warrior, who, if you've been listening to the show, I've been chatting about a lot. Oh, Alan and Jill, hello, hello. Um, and I thought, that's a nice shape. It's a little bit like a constellation. So I thought, well, he's the guy, so I'll just bring him that picture and see what we do from that. So do a quick recap. The Birka warrior is part of a series of skeletons that were burial grounds that were found in Birka. And when they first found her grave, they were like, whoa, there are all of the items, all of the layout, everything about this grave means it's like some real badass mega warrior, high ranking fighty dude. I think they was nicknamed King of Birka. They were like, whoa. And then 2017, they were just doing some standardized like random DNA testing on stuff. Um, and the person testing them went, do you just get blind bones? I'm sure all bones start looking the same after a while. Marked them as female. So then a whole bunch of people were like, what? And then they did all this cross testing, they did loads, and it's definitely female skeleton. So then obviously they were like, oh, well, it's obviously ceremonial. It's like, but you just said that all of the other signs point to being like this mega badass. So there's been this back and forth in the community for a while. I obviously went and read everything that I possibly could about it. And yeah, it's bollocks. As far as we know, from all of our other archaeological understanding, there's no reason to suggest that she was not a fighting person. Um, oh, Andreas was visiting his Historiska and got to see some of her stuff. Is that in Birka? Were you actually there? Is that the So this is the book. I can't remember if I've shown this off before. This is the book from the exhibition in Birka. And there's a few other people, some guys. There's a civilian lady that's got some beautiful things as well. 539 she is. 581 is my lady. So I've been pretty obsessed with it, to be fair. So Stolper, I think, is the guy who found it. No, it's still in Stockholm. Oh, nice. Yeah, imagine if. Oh, and you didn't take pictures. You got to go back now. You've got to go back. I was actually looking at going to Stockholm and then going to Birka, although it would be more money than I have at the moment. But maybe next year I might actually do it as a trip because it'd be awesome. I already messaged a couple of Swedes, but if you were about, we could have a Squiddo's Swede meet. What am I looking at the time? I've got chickens there. Don't worry, I've not forgot you. I've got chickens box, which I'm sure it's fine. Just because I haven't opened it before. So I'll finish the good prompt. I'll finish the tattoo tail. Anyway, I said maybe you could make it into a little line thing and make a little bracelet or something, and I ended up with that. um, it escalated. You can't see it all in one sort of picture, but we just went, sod it. Let's get the whole goddamn skeleton. If you look up the Birka grave, you'll see that she's slightly different. She's got a skull and more than Where is it? One little toe. Look at that little toe there. So they lost a bit of her since they originally dug her up. So this is based on the photograph by a woman instead of drawing by man. But I also prefer the image of this than the original found because I like that it's kind of abstract, but a skull would kind of give it away a bit. Um, and so it's in a box somewhere. Someone went and lost a skull. Um, and I love it, and it's a really good reminder of kind of everything I stand for. And whenever people go, "Oh, there weren't any women," I can go, and then I can beat them to death. No, I can just show them that. So I love it. I love it. And the guy was wicked. Stick and poke doesn't hurt, which is really weird, especially because I'm a big wuss. Just gonna keep showing. Get that all up there. And he also said, that yes, I know that warrior. I was tattooing in Birka a few months ago because they have a tattoo festival. So how cool is that? How cool is that? So yeah, I spontaneously just fiddling and got a tattoo. Mum loves it. Mum loves it. That's why she's gone quiet now. I did troll. I posted in Baggy's Cave. If you're not on Facebook, I posted in our group Baggy's Cave and put, "Hey gang, how do you tell your mum you've got a tattoo? Do you post in a Facebook group?" But then a lot of people didn't realise what I was going for because they're not as hardcore. Didn't know mum was in the group, so I did get lots of advice on what to do, which I thought was quite cute. So if anyone else is wondering how to inform your mother at any age of a tattoo, you can read the thread in there. Because I was going, has she seen it yet? No, she's not seen it. So yeah, Tejo. I should have put a link in the thing. I haven't posted it. I posted it on my Instagram stories because that's like a little safe bit. Um, and I did on one tweet. I'm gonna do an Instagram full post about it in a bit. But I decided I just wanted a few days with her before anyone was mean. Because I know I'll get there. Well, actually, it was a ceremonial. I'm like, no, nope, and that will be the argument for the rest of my life. But I just want a few days with her in peace before I before I defend her. But it means I'll never forget the details of her because I'll have to talk about her that much, and it'll totally get into my brain. And we are making a mini of her, and I'm thinking about doing a series. So like the grave. And then the skeleton, like you've angered the tomb, and because all the stuff about her is so interesting. I've recommended books before, the what was it? Something Valkyries, not the main Valkyrie book, because what's it called? It's not here, but have a look, or message me. There's a really good book about it that got me into the whole rabbit hole of it. So her, so yeah, the grave, her basically is a Draugr, and then just her as her fully formed, which this book's really good because it's such a good book. They go through all of the artifacts in detail, and all even like measurements and stuff. And then they've shown what they've recreated the stuff as and how they've recreated it. So that's really cool. Right, got through that, so I'm well chuffed with that, and I'm sure yeah, there's no skull. And I got a mysterious package in the post from Chicken's Tabletop Crafting. North Star were very jealous, by the way. So it went to North Star first, and they went, "There's a package for you." Not bad as when you came home with a Mohican haircut. I think I had a piercing at the same time, so that you could only pick on one. Let me get this all. I've got to make a mess now. So, what has Chicken sent me? I'm gonna have to stand up. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Where am I gonna put all the foamies? Just move that. Here we are. Extra skull on the go. So, Chicken does great work. Everyone subscribe to their YouTube channel. They should. So, once you're done with this, I've actually put a link. Yes, some chicken stickers. I've put a link in the description because he'll try and post a link now and it'll auto flag it and I won't get to approve it, I think. It just goes, nope, you can't link. But it is in the channel description. So there's a link to the latest video, but you're not allowed to watch it yet. To watch it afterwards. So I've got some chicken stickers. Ah, I got some cool kraut cover stickers. Nice. So PK Pro. Nice. Oh, oh, neat. Oh, I've got Chicken's card there with all the stuff. Keep calm and base your minis. Kraut cover. So here we go. So it's very delicately. I need something here. Right, let's get these section out. I'll cover my phone. I won't cover up my gun peaks. It's exciting. I think you meant for me to open and then reveal on the show, but I thought, no, I'll do the full opening. Instead of a tube. Where should I go? Get some more of this out. What's it gonna be? Ratty. Nice foams that will be. I know if I move that. Ooh. Nice foams that will be reused in bad Squiddo orders as well. It's like an excavation here. So there's a bit of foam if I can get there. Oh. If I hold. It's a boy. Right. The excavation of the Birka warrior was exactly, yeah. They grabbed onto the sellotape bit. Go. Oh, that helps if I do that. So there's some trees in here. That's not the gift. Don't know where it can go. The table's so full. Look at that there. Wait. So these are protect. Oh, look at that. See, this is the way. Can see a bit of it. So originally, Chickens messaged and said, "Can I make you a stump?" And I thought, yeah, just a little. But it's escalated into a grandiose piece of art. Well, it reminds me, the Kraut cover restock is here. If you were after Grimdark, I actually have it in stock. Woo! Right. Look at this, balancing that. Holy crap! Got that. Ah, it's intact. Yes, yes. Right, let me just put this down so I can properly look. Ooh. Right, box down. I did it. I did it. Oh my god! I did it. So you can look and I can look at the same time. Oh man! Oh, it's little and it's got a little chicken's shield. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't focus on this camera. Oh, little trees. So many tufts. Lots of kraut cover. Yes, that's what we like. That's what we like. What else? All these little bits. Can't believe it survived. Those tubes are a wicked packing idea. And it's, oh look, they can go up there. It's exactly where Birka Lady would sort of be buried, isn't it? Oh, thank you. Sit down before I do have to run. I've got to run off. So yeah, so Chickens has made this for me. Look at this. Oh, it is. It looks real. It looks real. I love it. I love it so much. My minis are gonna love it. Oh, they're gonna love it. They'll be so happy frolicking in that. You know what I can see? My shield maiden having the beer. Just there. That's a good spot for her to have a beer, isn't it? Oh, thank you. I'm well chuffed. I'm super chuffed for that. It's the attention to detail is stunning. I love the little twigs and bits. Um, Chickens has actually done a video showing the making of. I only skimmed it. I lied. See, when I said I'd seen it, I watched the start and then I skimmed because I didn't want to see too many of the details because I wanted it to be a good reveal. So I'm going to go back. But he has made a video which is in the description, which you can watch after this, um, showing how it's all made. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go and watch that as well. Um, Oh, look at that. So you get to see what all these bits. I'll be taking a billion pictures with it, obviously, because look. Oh my god. So I will take a whole bunch. I'm sure he's taken a bunch as well. But I'm gonna have like all my little guys are gonna be exploring this probably next week. So I have to run. Thank you so much. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, I got just as I'm leaving. Look at this. Look at this. Chicken's Tabletop Crafting made me this and sent me it. But look at that. It's like, whoa. Mangling Minis has done a very good job as being a professional commenter in the last 30 hours. So you are allowed to have had a sleep. Um, because he was in the Ben's live stream for most of it. Um, so he did have to sleep a little bit, but was there probably like longest running commenter, I think. Yes, Pandemonium, good hint. Hope you get your training. Yes, I am gonna have to run. But that is cool. This is cool. And maybe my hair will dry along the way. So I will see you all soon, and I'll put a bunch of posts up. Woo. But that is wicked. So I've got to run. I know. There's that. Thanks for coming along. Thank you, chickens. That is the coolest. What a cool gift. I am honoured and humbled. It's so cool. And I'm gonna go learn some stuff about history in Lincoln from a cool lady. And I'm gonna show her that. I'll be like, look at this, look at this. Right, see you all. Bye. Bye. Bye.